Morning, Marina. Marina, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. I'm connecting.
There we
Just
go.
before my vacation, I got a new laptop, so I'm sorry for some
That's
this
fine.
time.
Let me make you host and then we can just check that everything's working. Okay, I've just made you host now.
Okay, so I can start.
You can just check it. We won't start yet because everybody's still going to log on.
Okay. So let me try to share the screen with a presentation. Just 1 second.
Oh, there we go. It's starting to come up. Let's see.
Slideshow. From the beginning.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
So we can just, there we go. Perfect. Have you got any videos you want to test or you okay with that?
I think it will go, it should go smoothly because
As
if
long
it's
as
not
you
working,
just
it's
have your,
okay.
yeah, as long as you test yours, you just put your computer sound on,
Yeah,
then it
it's
should be
coming.
fine.
It's all fine. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay, good. Because I
Yeah.
can't hear anything now.
No, there is no sound
No
here.
sound on this one. Okay, perfect. Okay, Marina, what we'll do is it's still a bit early. I'll just come back to you in a few minutes when everybody else is come on.
Done. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, it's just gone 9 o'clock. So I see there's still a few people joining, Marina, but I think let's stick to the time, and you're welcome to introduce yourself. Marina is from the RAK Tourism Board, so she's going to give us an oversight on the wonderful destination. But she's in Thailand at the moment, the great, the great traveler. So what's the
Yeah.
time there, Marina?
Now it's 2 p.m. actually.
Okay.
I
All
will
right.
have a presentation for my lunch because I'm still trying to keep fit during the trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Thank you
right. So
everyone
I'll
for
hand,
joining.
yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, Angela, for introducing me. I think for some of you, you will see some new things about Resselheimer. For someone, maybe it will be already something is done, but of course I will have a news for everyone. And we've seen a lot of interest from South African travelers to Resselheimer, of course, with ups and downs, but I think Resselheimer is moving to be really perfect destination for travelers from South Africa, and of course with support of Thomson Tour Operator, we hope to increase the interest as well. I think this presentation is really something friendly, and I appreciate if you send your questions in the chat, or maybe just unmute yourself and ask. I don't mind. I think it's always better to voice, not to forget the question. And yeah, let's start. You can see the beautiful view on the Rasselheimer Mountains. We call them Jebel Chase. So let's start moving with the presentation. Yeah, about Rasselheimer, we quite a diverse destination, so we offer a lot of things to do, activities in the mountains, activities on the seaside, beautiful properties. And most of them, of course, they are all-inclusive properties. And I should say that Rasselheimer is the most liberal emirate from all the other ones, and I will tell you why now. As well, not only the nature of Rasselheimer makes it popular. We have a lot of properties that are perfect for my segment of business. So you can see that we hosting a lot of events, and I should say that a lot of our venues are located on a beautiful nature side. Someone is asking? Excuse me, Farah?
I think they're not on silent.
Yeah,
Just see if I
can
can
you
get
please-
them on
I'm
silent.
sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So where we are located, it's easy to find Rasselheimer. Now you can see some animation on the screen. So it's quite a long way, I should say, from South Africa. It's about 8 hours to come to UAE, and then you have only 45 minutes to get to Rasselheimer from Dubai International Airport. It's easy trip because you're on a highway, and literally 45 minutes and you are in Rasselheimer. So usually the guests are asking, oh, but maybe it's all these 45 minutes to go there. But I should say that if your guests, for example, are coming to to stay in Palm Jumeirah, it will take the same 45 minutes through the traffic. But here you can just go directly to Ras Al Khaimah and enjoy our beautiful destination. The great news that from the 1st of November, we will receive the first flight of Qatar Airlines that are landing in Ras Al Khaimah. It will be daily flights, and I think it's also amazing because from our airport it's only 25 minutes to any of other hotels, any hotels in the destination, and it will be something beautiful for all the tourists coming from South Africa, because Qatar Airlines currently have a really good connection from Doha and from all your airports. Looking at Ras Al Khaimah as the place where I live, yeah, I should say that it's a perfect place to live because first of security, of course. We are the fourth largest emirate. The population is about 400,000 people. And now we have 8,130 keys of the hotel rooms, and our ambitious target is 3 million tourists by 2030. I definitely hope we will have a lot of South African travelers, but we have a lot of things to prepare for you guys. But what is already ready, it's our nature elements, it's our beautiful mountains, it's amazing desert, and of course the coastline that already existing in Ras Al Khaimah and ready for anyone to welcome. So looking at Ras Al Khaimah on the map, you can see that it's stretched, and we have 64 kilometers of amazing white sand beach. And again, you can see here Jebel Jais mountains. You can see our Marjan Island, artificial island, but of course it's become now the magnet for a lot of tourists, and a lot of new hotels are opening also all over Ras Al Khaimah. I just want you to have a look close to Marjan Island and Al Hamra village. Of course, you can see all these small rounds with the name of the hotels, but I should say that these hotels are really, really popular. And what I noticed as well, that a lot of your clients are coming and staying on Marjan Island. First, because it's easy to get there. It's only 45 minutes. It's the beginning of Ras Al Khaimah. The second reason, of course, it's all inclusive and great prices for these hotels. So this makes our island really, really special. Just some more information in regards with the hotels. Most of our hotels, they are 5-star. More than 2,000 rooms, it's in 4-star hotels. 3-star hotels we're also having, and they are again, on the first line of the beach, and 2-star hotels. But of course, people and tourists, they coming more to 4- and 5-star resorts, and that's where we can see that people they definitely coming back, and they exploring more and more hotels in Ras Al Khaimah with the new openings as well. Talking about the new openings, in future 2-3 years, we're gonna open all these hotels. Here you can see actually doubling of the rooms of the destination. We will have Westin resorts, Millennium, Rove, Mantis, Sofitel, Nobu, Marriott. But this year we will have Anantara resort opening in Min Al Arab, and we are looking forward to open this property. Of course, we already had some sneaks there. It looks amazing, beautiful Anantara resort with our beautiful sea. So it's amazing combination. I should say a few words about wind resorts that are coming to Rasselheim in 2-3 years. This is integrated resort that will it's already under construction and will be opened soon in Rasselheim. Wind resorts, it's a part of the chain of the hotels that are now open in Boston, in Las Vegas, and Macau. Me personally, I've been 2 months ago in Wind Resort in Macau, so it was amazing. Of course, a beautiful resort, service, everything was impressive. And again, we cannot wait till it come to Rasselheim and be and show all our tourists wonderful entertainment, service, cuisines, and whatever they can do. And I should say also that once we introduced wind resorts and the opening was announced, of course it makes us really popular with all the investments and all the projects that are happening now in Rasselheim. And for you and your clients, I should say that if you're interested in some kind of investment, Rasselheim is the right place right now. Again, about the hotel openings, you see 2023 to 2026 will be full of openings. Now we're opening this Anantara resort, of course, Vesting, which is built by Abu Dhabi funds, and it's growing really fast. Earth Shore, Marjan Island, Nobu hotels, all these properties, they are coming really soon. For existing properties, of course, we can start talking with Alhambra, with beautiful World of Astoria, with this resort is a legend for us, and of course Ritz-Carlton, which is bringing Maldivian style to destination. The next district, I should say, an area for Alhambra, it's for Rasselheim, it's Min Al Arab. Recently opened Intercontinental Hotel is really popular with the guests, and Jana hotels with villas are also attractive for local tourists and as well international. Downtown Rasselheim, it's more for exploring the city, for some shopping, and of course we have a beautiful resort Hilton Rasselheim, which is offering 1.5 kilometers of the private white sand beach. So I think it's got stuck a bit. 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm sorry for this. Yeah. So talking about other districts of Rasselheim, of course, I should say that I'm sorry, Angela, I think I'm ready to share it
Okay,
again.
so yeah, sometimes you just have to share it
Just 1
again.
second. Yeah, thank you. Okay, just 1 second. Let me share the screen. Yeah. So okay. Again, talking about Ras Al Khaimah, it's all about nature. We have beautiful desert, which is terracotta color, and believe me, your pictures will be amazing, Instagrammable, as we call it now. Again, mountains gives a lot of adventures and adrenaline, and we will talk about that a bit later. Culture and heritage is really important in Ras Al Khaimah. We have we called usually cradle of Arabic culture, and of course you can visit historical sites. We have 7 sites that are listed for UNESCO, and Daya Fort and our Al Jazeera Al Hamra village is between them. I really advise you to visit National Museum of Ras Al Khaimah, and it's nice adventure, and you can just get into different epoch where and visit the place where Sheikh of Ras Al Khaimah was born, and see how simple life was even last century. So let me show you a small video about 7,000 years of culture and history of Ras Al Khaimah. So a part of the history is, of course, or our pearl diving culture, and there is no existing pearl diver for now. And But we have people whose grandfathers and fathers, they were pearl divers, and one of them, it's Abdullah Suwaidi, who 2 years ago opened Suwaidi Pearl Farm. Now this farm is not only a place where they're cultivating and selling these beautiful pearls that are going to different kind of jewelry production, but they also offering tourists to dive into the culture of Ras Al Khaimah, and they telling beautiful stories about pearl diving, about its history. But definitely I would add this excursion to the itinerary of your tourists, especially it's not long, but believe me, they will see some exciting things. Even you can choose the pearl, the oyster, and then they will be opening for you the oyster. You will see, and maybe you will find the beautiful pearl there, maybe two, maybe nothing. Nobody knows, but you can see how Israel pearl was cultivated. They Of course, I advise you to visit our Daya Fort if you're really into culture and history. But of course, for people who want to catch beautiful views on the Arabic Gulf, it's definitely the place to visit. Emirati culture, it's all about the culture of the tribes as well. In Ras Al Khaimah, we have 3 tribes that are living together. It's a tribe of Bedouins, fishermen, and people who live in the mountains. The mixture of all these 3 cultures giving Ras Al Khaimah this taste of something beautiful. And again, you can explore the cuisine, the some traditions while you're visiting Ras Al Khaimah. Destination activities. Of course, South African travelers, they are quite spoiled with the activities, you know. But I should say that our sea is warm, and we have it's safe, you know, and we don't have sharks, by the way. You can freely swim and enjoy in our beautiful warm sea, especially now. Me personally, I like warm sea, and for me summer is a beautiful time when I can just enjoy staying in water and soaking all these salts from the sea, which are really good for health. And desert is beautiful for safaris. In Ras Al Khaimah, it's just unbelievable. And of course, our mountains. Let's go one by one. Definitely, each and every hotel have a great menu of whatever you would like to do on the sea with all the motor activities, and as well you can enjoy kayaking in the mangroves in Ras Al Khaimah, just in the center of the city. Desert activities and experiences are quite wide. Of course, dune bashing, and I should mention that in Ras Al Khaimah we have our uh, equestrian, and we have the natural reserve where you can see oryxes and camels. And I remember, you know, we had a farm trip from South Africa, and I was thinking like, okay, South African people, they've seen a lot of animals and they went for safari. But then when we've seen the camels, everyone stopped, everyone, you know, said, oh my God, camels, camels. Like, guys, you know, you've seen, I think, everything. But apparently you don't have camels. And we have in Ras Al Khaimah a lot of beautiful camels. Sometimes even we drive and they're coming to the road. So this is also might be attraction for your tourists to see. Horseback riding, archery, and falcon show. These also the activities that you can enjoy in our desert. And in case you are in love with desert and you want to extend your stay here, you can always stay in a dunes camping and safari. And you can stay overnight as well in Basata village and desert camp. Bedouin Oasis desert camp will also be a great place if you want to explore how real Bedouins were living, and even try the cuisine and experience sitting on the sand with all this beautiful music, and try Arabic coffee with a date. And Sanara camp is offering the I should say luxury camping experience. Amazing place for some events, maybe weddings, maybe anniversaries, with a night show and amazing cuisine and a la carte, let's say a la carte dishes. So you will not sit on the floor, but you will have a beautiful tables, amazing cutleries and plates. And I should say that it's really beautiful to have their dinner or sunset champagne, for example. Golf is also popular in Ras Al Khaimah, and Ras Al Khaimah is popular for golfers now. We were home for European Championship for several years, and for golfers we have two golf clubs. It's Al Hamra Golf Club and Tower Links Golf Club, located closer to the mountains. These golf clubs, they are very close to the hotels, and for example, Al Hamra Golf Club is surrounded by 3 hotels, and it's perfect for people who wants to just enjoy resort life and as well play golf. And now we're coming up to our beautiful mountains. So very important thing that now maybe you've seen that they're reporting really high degrees in UAE. But I should say all my friends and colleagues that now in Ras Al Khaimah, we don't really feel this heat in Ras Al Khaimah. And even last week and this week, we are having some farm trips that are coming, and with the same feedback. That's how we are blessed with mountains, because definitely in the mountains the temperature is 10-15 degrees down from what we have on the seaside, and definitely it gives us much better feelings, and for our tourists, to stay in Ras Al Khaimah. That's how mountains helps us, in tourism. So we have a lot of adventures, and I think South Africans, they're really excited when they come into Ras Al Khaimah, when they see everything. And we have J Sky Tour, J's Flight, the famous zip line that in Guinness record book. We have Bear Grylls Explorers Camp, that is a beautiful experience for the families, for the kids, for people who likes adventures. And recently, last year already, we added also Jay's Sledder. This Jay Sledder is so popular that we keep on receiving a lot of requests from the tourists, and since it's opened, it's more than 200,000 people already experienced it. So, but of course, with all these activities, we would like just to sit for some time, and maybe have something to refill the energy. And here we have our beautiful restaurant, 1484, with amazing views, with beautiful cuisine, and definitely I should say with South African prices, because usually when people they come into UAE, they and we are also who lives in UAE, we sometimes surprised with the pricing in the restaurants, but I just want to make sure that here your tourists and yourself will enjoy beautiful cuisine with really South African pricing and amazing views. And as well, here you can have your favorite champagne and some drinks to relax after, for example, having a zipline experience. Activity center is just one step from the restaurant, and Jay's Flight, as I told, it was the first activity and attraction that we opened in our mountains in 2018. Still really popular, and attracting a lot of visitors from all over the world. You're flying with the speed of 150 kilometers per hour, about 3 to 5 minutes, depends on the wind and your weight. And by the end of this way, of course, you can tick your bucket list with with this let's say your own victory on the Guinness Guinness record zip line. J Sky Tour is the tour that is connecting 6 balconies with the 7 zip lines. This is one of my favorite, because you can definitely enjoy beautiful views of our mountains, and see it with a different speed, with a different angle, and it takes about 1 hour and a half to explore all the zip lines. Jay Slater, as I mentioned, beautiful attraction for the kids, for those who want adrenaline. This is a roller coaster, and you can control the speed, of course, and enjoy as much as you want. The price is beautiful for this adventure. It's about 40 dirhams, and you can have as many rides as you want from 10 to 5 p.m. and a beautiful video about our mountain activities. Again, coming back to the city center, I should say that here you can explore, of course, our history and some local markets. You can walk on Cornish side and do some shopping and get some souvenirs for your families. We have malls in Ras Al Khaimah, and you can buy all the basics for the travels. Of course, in, for example, Manar Mall, we have the dates that were grown in Ras Al Khaimah. I definitely recommend you to get the box of the dates because they are really special in Ras Al Khaimah. But for the, let's say, hardcore shopping, you always can go to Dubai. Now during the summer, our hotels giving really great prices for the transfers to Dubai and back. You can check, for example, Rix's hotel is giving this opportunity to tourists to go and enjoy some shopping in Dubai during their stay. Souks in Ras Al Khaimah, of course, it's a part of experience. You can always visit it and get whatever spices you want to come back home and cook something local. Emirati cuisine is widely offered in Ras Al Khaimah, and of course a lot of local restaurants where you can try local flavors, including Coca-Cola, for example, and our beautiful legimat. Legimat is kind of donuts with a date syrup, and just some comments. If you start trying them, it's not easy to stop, so be careful. Mice in Ras Al Khaimah is also one of the spheres where we investing a lot of attention, and we have now a lot of hotels offering beautiful places for meetings, for incentives, for conference. And you can see here different kind of venues, from mountain venues to the Al Hamra village, which is directly on the sea coast. Venues are different, and the one that is really popular, it's our International Exhibition and Conference Center, located directly on the white sand beach or in Al Hamra area, surrounded by hotels, and we have more than 2,000 rooms to accommodate your guests to participate in any of the conference or happening or gathering in this convention center. we have a lot of experience in the arrangements of the conferences. You can see here the names of the famous summits and conference that took already place in Ras Al Khaimah, and definitely we make sure that it will be really successful here. Incentive mice program we have also in place, and it's already known for in other markets. I really hope that soon South African market will also start using this incentive program, and now we are working on something more attractive, and definitely I will let you know. We're supporting all kinds of association business and you can see here the initiatives that we were uh, we were proceeding with during 2022. But thanks God, all these COVID times are already kind of forgotten. But this slide for us is just to show how flexible the destination is. Mice video for you about mice offerings and what we have in destination to offer.
Team, it's time to look beyond the obvious. And see the wonderful possibilities that surround us. It's all about putting our plans to action. Working together as one team to achieve our goals. Every second. Every minute. And plan for our future. We should always keep our options open. And step boldly into the future of our industry. Limited choices. A time to explore. And change our perspective. It's time to do things differently.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. And what I should say to conclude our webinar, that I'm traveling a lot. I think Angela can confirm it because she follows me on Instagram. Yes, but I think Ras Al Khaimah for me is always the place where I want to come back, and our hotel is always the place where I want to invite to stay my friends, my family, and definitely I advise. You yourself to come and experience our properties, the service that our hotels are offering. I would say warmth that our hoteliers and all the team members of the hotels offering to their guests, and definitely your clients and your tourists to Ras Al Khaimah, they will ask you to send them back and again and again. Thank you so much for your attention. And in case you need any clarifications or more information on our beautiful destination, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. That was awesome. Such a diverse destination in itself. I can't believe how much development they're doing. So many more properties. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? I know luckily we've had quite a lot of staff travel there. But anyone got any questions for Marina? No, looks like you covered it all. So yeah, let's hope we can sell.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Thanks everyone for joining. See you. Bye.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.